Alright, now we're going to 3 a.m. and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that this was a different song. Like the transition between Drizzy Draco and 3 a.m. was so fucking smooth. Like I'm taking notes and shit, because with the analysis, I'm taking notes. And when the beat changed to 3 a.m., I wrote down, I was like, oh, this is a dope beat switch. I didn't know Drizzy Draco was finna do that. Then I checked the track list to see what song was playing, and it's a whole different song. I'm like, damn, that is the smoothest transition and showing of sequencing that I've heard on the whole album, and one of the smoothest, period. Like the beats match so well. And this beat has an old school Texas vibe. I feel like it's reminiscent of that with the vocal samples, and especially the beat switch at the end. And I'm gonna get into Schoolboy Q's feature, but this is a very dope song. This song is one of my favorites as well. Alright, and this is also the first song that takes the album back. Like he started a whole upbeat mainstream kind of feel with the relays going into 8 Figures, going into She Live, which, like I said, I like 8 Figures and I like She Live. I already said I just think She Live was placed poorly, but I have nothing bad to say about 8 Figures. But it takes this beat back down to the gritty, the darker feel that is reminiscent of Bissonette and 8 Figures even a little bit. The last real song that he had, or let me not say real, but the last emotional song that he had was, Change. Or if you say 8 Figures maybe evoked a little emotion, the way he rapped didn't necessarily, but if you just pay attention to the beat, I could understand that. But this sets that up to come. This beat isn't very emotional, but it's dark. And if you pay attention, you can see how dark could turn to emotional and vice versa very smoothly and multiple times. So I could tell, okay, he taking the album back to where I thought it was originally gonna go. All right, and also this beat is another simple but dope beat. And just off the rip of hearing this beat, it kind of foreshadowed to me like he might come very lyrical on this beat. Like when I heard this beat, I'm like, yeah, it's one of them types of beats. Like it's not a hype mainstream type of beat. Like I said, it's dark and I could tell that he was gonna come lyrical, and he did. His rhyme pattern on this, I didn't pick out any quotes, but his rhyme pattern on this, the way he was rapping on this, was very dope. He said, "Son sagging, Bo Jackson, pump having, bro back." I'm talking about, like that cadence. And that up and down type of flow, again, it's natural to him. It's not done in that way very often to where you can say that he's ripping off somebody. It's original, unique, dope rhyme pattern, dope cadence, and it just highlights the lyricism. Like it makes it easy. Like you could say anything to that type of flow, the way it matched with the beat, and it's gonna sound dope. But Maxo didn't do that. He still said coherent things. In the chorus is unique too, because he chose to tell a story in the chorus. You don't hear that very many times. In the chorus, he basically highlights a robbery. A chorus is only 8 bars, first of all. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have a lot of time. That's half a verse. You don't have a lot of time to go into a whole story, but he still took on that challenge and did it, and he did it well. So it comes in with that chorus that it could get gangster. It could get gangster. Like, oh, you about to kill this shit. Then he come in talking about the robbery, paints the picture, good imagery. You like, damn, I'm feeling this. And then he come with that toe tagging, Bo sagging, Bo Jackson. Like, he killing that shit. And then, go back into the chorus with the robbery. And the thing is, I didn't even know the chorus was the chorus when I first heard it because of what I said. He's telling the story, so I'm like, oh, okay. But then when he repeated it, I'm like, damn, this is the chorus. Like, he really just did that. Not a lot of people do that. And then Schoolboy Q comes in, and he's just compliments Maxo so well, because Maxo, like I said, had that dope cadence, that tight rhyme pattern. And then Schoolboy Q comes in with this like this high energy, crazy flows, just hype stuff. And like he said some shit that made me like do a double take. Like he said something like, I'm shooting first and I'm shooting last. Like, what, nigga? Damn, like you are a very angry person. Nah, I'm playing, but you know what I'm saying? Like he added to Maxo's imagery, and he came with something that was equal but different than what Maxo came with. Whereas, like I said, Maxo had the tight rhyme pattern and tight cadence. Schoolboy had that high energy and the crazy flows, and when Maxo's energy was more like cocky but lower key, so perfect song, great song to put where he put and take that album back to the darker side of things and the more gritty and getting real. You know, and I couldn't, at first, when Schoolboy first came in, I'm like, damn, he did better than Maxo, which isn't bad at all, because Schoolboy Q is a top-notch rapper, but, you know, I'm just thinking Maxo one of my favorite too, so I'm just like, damn, he did better than Maxo, but then I'm like, I had to take it back. I'm like, hold up, let me be sure before I make a claim like that. I listened to it again, and I'm like, man, I really think it's preference. I don't think you could say objectively either way that one did better than the other. So, you know, even right now, I still don't know which one I prefer, and that's part of what makes this song so dope, because it has so much replay value, you know, for just so many different things. You know, crazy feature from Schoolboy, and you could just go back and listen to it too to try to figure out who came harder. You know, so let me know what y'all think too. You know, I'd be interested to hear, you know, who y'all think did better and why. You know, since I myself couldn't choose, I feel like it's very close. They neck and neck with that.